Hello, welcome back to the Soft Squares Mystery Quilt 2024. And what number are we on? We are on clue 7. So let's open this up and let's see what we're going to work on. The clue 7 is the rows. We're ready to put everything together. Sew blocks together to form a row. Make 3 rows, press row 1. Sew blocks together to form a row. Make 3 rows, press row 2. And so it's showing me how to press. So we're going to set out what row 1 looks like, set out what row 2 looks like, and basically what it's saying is we're going to press all the seams to one direction and then press all the seams to another. So let's get started. I'm going to put it on the design wall so that you can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to put this one. So I'm going to move this down more. This is I forgot how big a quilt this is. This is a really big quilt. So we're going to put the first one in, the second, the third, fourth, and fifth. So there are 5 blocks to this row. And 5. There we go. Now we are going to alternate. Now at this point, oops, let me take these 2 pins out. At this point, you may want to play with some blocks and make it your own. I'll show you some things I was talking about. So we're going to do that like this. So when we do this, we are going to make 3 of these rows and 3 of these rows. But if you want to do something a little different, here we go. I'm going to bring you over so that you could see. Are you seeing what it's looking like? You could take these, if you wanted to, and rotate them. And you would have a different look. Do you see that? So really, you can make this your own at this point. But I'm going to make mine just like the picture. So therefore, oops. No, that's right. See, I did do that right. I actually was showing you wrong first time. I'm going to go across. And then you're going to go this way. So that was the way. What I was saying is, if you wanted to, right? There's many ways of doing this. So it's really up to you. I'm going to go ahead and do it the way the paper says. Sorry if I confused anyone. But this is it. This is what we are doing. So again, 3 of this row and 3 of this row. So let's go and do that. Ready? I'm going to leave that up there. We have plenty of blocks to work with over here. And let's get sewing. I have my guide right here of what I need to do. So I'm going to take one of my stars. And I'm going to make sure that when I take this, the diagonal is going the way it is in the picture. So let me go ahead and do that. And we are going to come in and we are going to sew away. Now you at this point probably should pin so that everything stays in its place. Okay, so that's the row 1, the beginning of row 1. Beginning of row 2 is the diagonal line goes this way. This is row 2, so I'm going to pin. I didn't pin the last time, but let me show you really pin the corner, the area. Right here, and we're good. Okay, I'm working on the second row. Sorry. All right, so now we have row 1 and row 2. I'm going to go ahead, clip this here. I'm going to add to my row 1. I'm going to open it up. Look at the picture. So I should have a star, a tulip with the 4 patch, another star. So I come here with my star. I pinned. This way it kind of keeps everything together. Oh, I took the wrong pin out. Put this pin back here. Now you can work on one row at a time if that's what makes sense to you. This one I know is row 2. So I'm going to open that. Diagonal is going that way. The star, another diagonal going this way. And I'm going to pin. Everything is laying flat. And remember, you have to do 3 rows of each kind. 3 row 1s and 3 row 2s. Come in here. Now I'm going to add another one to row 1 because that was row 2. So I have a star, the diagonal going this way, a star, and now I need one of these where the diagonal is going this way towards, I guess the diagonal going towards the left. Hold on. Yes. Always good to double and triple check. I'm just going to put one here for good measure. Just to lay things down. And there we go. I'm going to do this 3 times, remember that. Now we're going to do row 2. That was row 1 I was working on. Row 2 starts with the diagonal coming towards me to the right, a star, a diagonal, and now another star. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I'm battling some kind of something. This heat. So when you see this, it may not be a heat wave, I don't know. When you see this, because you're working at your own pace, other may be different. All right, so there we go. I have pinned, and I'm going to go right down. And now we're going to put our last block onto row 1. And we double check everything. It doesn't hurt. A star, a diagonal going to the left, a star, a diagonal going to the left, and now another star. These should lay flat. There we go. I'm going to put this here. Always pin. If you think something is becoming pesky, it's best to pin. Then this way you've got it all situated. And then one here. Oops. There we go. So we have our last block on row 1 going on. Now the last block for row 2. And again, we are going to look, and we have the diagonals coming towards me to the right, star diagonal coming towards me to the right, and we're going to do the same thing, a diagonal coming towards me to the right. And we are going to set that right on here once again. And we should be totally fine. Just take some time to pin. And go to the end and make sure that's laying flat. There we go. And we're on to the next block, and that will be the end of making 1 and 2. You're going to do that 2 more times. And then clue number 7 is done. So let me show you. We have the first row. We're going to make this 3 times. And the second row. We're going to make this 3 times. The first row, you are pressing everything to the right. And the second row, you're pressing everything to the left. So once you have all those rows, you can kind of roll them up or fold them nicely and put them away until you are ready to do clue number 8. And I will see you soon to do clue number 8. Everyone have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.